Timgad. Timgad lies on the northern slopes of the Taurus Mountains and was created ex nihilo as a military colony by the Emperor Trajan in AD 100. With its square enclosure and orthogonal design based on the Carto and Decumanus, the two perpendicular routes running through the city, it is an excellent example of Roman town planning. Timgad, located to the north of the Massif of the Taurus in a mountainous site of great beauty, 480 kilometers southeast of Algiers and 110 kilometers to the south of Constantine, is a consummate example of a Roman military colony created ex nihilo. The Colonia Marciana Traiana Thamugati was founded in 100 AD by Trajan, probably as an encampment for the 3rd Augustan legion which, thereafter, was quartered at Lambesis. Its plan, laid out with great precision, illustrates Roman urban planning at its height. By the middle of the 2nd century, the rapid growth of the city had ruptured the narrow confines of its original foundation. Timgad spread beyond the perimeters of its ramparts and several major public buildings are built in the new quarters, Capitolium, temples, markets and baths. Most of these buildings date from the Severan period when the city enjoyed its golden age, also attested by immense private residences. A strong and prosperous colony, Timgad must have served as a compelling image of the grandeur of Rome on Numidian soil. Buildings, constructed entirely of stone, were frequently restored during the course of the empire, the Trajan Arch in the middle of the 2nd century, the Eastern Gate in 146, and the Western Gate under Marcus Aurelius. The streets were paved with large rectangular limestone slabs and, as attested by the 14 baths which still may be seen today, particular attention was paid to the disposition of public conveniences. The houses, of varying sizes, dazzled by their sumptuous mosaics, which were intended to offset the absence of precious marbles. During the Christian period, Timgad was a renowned bishopric. After the Vandal invasion of 430, Timgad was destroyed at the end of the 5th century by Montagnards of the Taurus. The Byzantine reconquest revived some activities in the city, defended by a fortress built to the south, in 539, reusing blocks removed from Roman monuments. The Arab invasion brought about the final ruin of Thamugati which ceased to be inhabited after the 8th century. The site of Timgad, with its Roman military camp, its model town planning and its particular type of civil and military architecture reflects an important interchange of ideas, technologies and traditions exercised by the central power of Rome on the colonization of the high plains of antique Algeria. Timgad adopts the guidelines of Roman town planning governed by a remarkable grid system. Timgad thus constitutes a typical example of an urban model, the permanence of the original plan of the military encampment having governed the development of the site throughout all the ulterior periods and still continues to bear witness to the building inventiveness of the military engineers of the Roman civilization, today disappeared. Timgad possesses a rich architectural inventory comprising numerous and diversified typologies, relating to the different historical stages of its construction.